Good morning. What? No, I'm not happy to see you. No, it's my afterlife, Ron, and that's what we're talking about today, okay? Jeez. PG content here. The Afterlife. Version 2. We've done 2 other protos. Yeah, this is still version 2 because we did 2 different sizes of a version 1. But this is the version 2 prototype, and we're going to talk about it today. Okay, so the Afterlife. The Afterlife for me, yeah, it's kind of the next take on the Life. It's an organic, but it's really a pretty different and just continuing the shape, I suppose, in that it's a big organic with an undercut, but we did adjust the cup now so that we could get some of that weight out of the center and just weight out overall. But to me, the Afterlife was kind of always going to be a super floaty yo-yo. I wanted it to be bigger, I wanted it to be floaty, I wanted it to be light, I wanted it to be quick, agile. Because to me, it kind of was like in a cartoon. Somebody dies, you see their soul floating out of their body. That's what the Afterlife was designed around, that idea, that concept, to play like that. Similar-esque shape to the body that started, and then turning into a lighter, floatier, larger soul ghost Afterlife. That's where the idea came from for designing a yo-yo specifically to play in a certain way. That might not sound all that odd, but most of the time I'm designing a yo-yo around a shape first, and then I adjust the play to be something that I don't really have in the lineup yet, where this one I just took an idea, a concept, so the shape was already there a little bit with the Life, but the main focus was getting it to play into this, represent the cartoon of the soul floating away. So we had the 2 other protos. We had a 58 and a 60 millimeter. Neither one hit exactly where I wanted to for the diameter, so we kind of split the difference here. We're sitting at 59 millimeters on this version, 62.25 grams, and the width is 44.65 millimeters. So definitely an oversized yo-yo. Kept the undercut. We've got a 10 millimeter axle in there, size C bearing, and these are designed with a new pad that I've made. It's a larger pad. It's meant to reflect kind of the feeling and the play that you were getting with that old flowable silicone that was poured and recessed. This doesn't fit other yo-yos. It doesn't fit my old yo-yos. This is a new pad. I designed the spec specifically for me. The die to cut the silicone, all of that is specific for this pad. So you can see that it is wider than some of the other prototypes here, and how the undercut slightly changed. If you've had the pleasure of playing the prior prototypes, the rim on this version 2 has also been rounded a bit more to be a lot softer in the hand on the catch and the throw. Overall, this nails what I want the play to be. It is extremely floaty, it's light, it's quick, it's agile. It doesn't have any heft, so when you compare it to the Life is an organic with a lot more rim weight and heft. That is kind of the opposite that you get from this. This yo-yo is a lot lighter playing, very much defines float and what that word means in the yo-yo world to me. Spin time is fine. It's not going to give you any issues, but it also is not going to feel as hefty as the Life does at all. So a lot of the time the comparison with the name being the Afterlife is going to be directly to the Life, and it is not a similar yo-yo at all outside of, I guess, an undercut and it being a larger organic. This is much larger than the Life, but it's not designed around increasing the stability and spin time with that extra rim weight.